Ma etiefo nyinaa akwaba sonko ɛde ɔba daily update so ana aba abɛnya training news a ɛrekɔ so wɔ Ghana man nyinaa. Ɛsɛ sɛ ɛnɛ ne deɛ ɛdi kan wɔ abɛ subscribe to our channel no na afei nso ɔwɔ adwenkyerɛ bi a bɛtumi aba wɔ comment section hɔ ɛni bɛtumi agye yie paa afei nso ama mfi sɛ ɔbɛhyɛ ama adamfo anaa anuasani bi ahwɛ. Ɛsɛ mmea go straight to amagye issue. Ɛyɛ Koku Anyidohu sɛ kasa bi sɛ politician a wakɔyɛ ɛyɛ tribal politics. Na wɔsɛ ɛnyɛ mfonso sɛ wobɛhu Kremoni wɔ asɔredan mu ɛna ɛnyɛ mfonso sɛ wobɛhu Christian or Muslim dan mu. Asɛ wotra akɔ sɛ wokɔ akɔdi communion, wokɔ akɔdi sei, wokɔ akɔfrɛ Nyame, wode kɔbɔ ɛno deɛ mfonso wɔ ho because woyɛ saa you are totally bringing your political career to an end. Wei ne nsɛm a wɔka mu ɔhye na ɛberɛ a na ɔrekasa conversation a ɛkɔ so ne ɛyɛ Kwame Kesi ne kasa no na ɔmode kɔfa ɛyɛ dadi Likee bi a ɛba abɔnten de fa ɛyɛ Atameres ho. Ɛberɛ a ɔrekasa na ɔse na Atameres pɛ sɛ ɔreview ɛyɛ constitution no nanso ɛyɛ Koku Anza a ɔne ɔyɛ lawyer but after now ne sɛ ɔkɔhyɛ abotire na ɔno no ɛreka kyerɛ Atameres sɛ Atameres ɔno yɛ president no ɔka kyerɛ Atameres sɛ you have no right sɛ wobɛtumi I review a constitution ama ɛyɛ saa Koku Anza and ne kɔ ɛyɛ court ɛma Supreme Court for no kɔ abɔ asɛm no gui sɛ obi ɔyɛ president no obi abɛ review ɛyɛ constitution. Wo ne lawyer ɔne hwan a wɔaka kyerɛ president sɛ ɔno ni right sɛ obɛtumi ayɛ saa because na ɛyɛ Atameres na ɔnte ase sɛ ɛyɛ dɛn na temamufoɔ ɛtumi tua taxes, electricity bills, wo petrol kora san na asɛm no asɛ ɛsɛ kora ɛyɛ levy na dada bɛtɔ so. Ɔmo tua tax na more presidency Jubilee House sɛ first na Flaster House ɛsɛ Jubilee House ɔmo deɛ ɔmo ntua tax ɛno na wɔde bɛbɛtɔ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo so tua tax ɛma ɔno kora mpo no ɛhyɛ ase sɛ ɔno kora ɛtua tax ɛno na ɛyɛ Koku Anza sɛ you have no right to review the constitution. Wei ne nsɛm a ɛyɛ ɔde ma yɛ update ɛde fa ɛyɛ berɛ na Atameres ɛte ase no bebree aka afa ho ɛyɛ interesting so sɛ yɛnkɔtie nsɛm a ɔde abɛto dwa yɛba a ne yɛatoa yɛn nkɔmmɔ no so.
You have biblical verses. So if I wake up in the morning and I say, Father, I'm stepping out, no weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. And every tongue that shall rise up against me today shall be condemned. This is my coming time na meko. That no weapon today, Father, today, we know no weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. And every tongue that shall rise up against me, judgment, Father, shall be condemned. That's all.
Now, Reverend.
Oh, what you can? I mean, I think I prefer to be a. Some young guys me my papa de ma me at time of someone. So I'm more of a prophet than a reverend. So you can call me prophet. And you know me Jesus. So all I'm saying is that don't share even the Ghana national anthem. Say God bless our homeland Ghana. Who share your pledge? So help me God. Now, if you look at the three Abrahamic religions, that is Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. It's in a nano because pen once I'm called for political prosecution. I say me by it is in Hosea. It says for lack of knowledge, my people perish. Because Niauke, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, we all believe that there's a prophet called Abraham who was spoken to by God. And so Abraham is the father of our faith, Christianity. Islam also believes that Ishmael came through the loins of Abraham. And so they also revere Abraham. If you go to the Hebrew Bible, Abraham there is also there for the people who believe in Judaism. So wherein lies the difference between who we believe in and where we come from? There's one monolithic God. Abraham, so if you see a Muslim in a mosque and you see a Christian, if you see a Muslim in a church and a Christian in a mosque, now the religious prostitution theory there, because if you are talking out of gross and extreme ignorance, Kwame, Saturday, Albert Kojufiado, on the prof. They were made on Legon campus, Professor Emeritus. Kumbung Nayiri, Paramount of Bungu member. Osabrema Kwesiata, Omayene Ogwa Traditional Council member.
Hey,
Mr. Akintin Apia
Menka,
a member. Mrs. Sabina Uforibuatin, also a lawyer, legislative drafter, member. The very Reverend Professor Samuel Kesi Ejepon, member. Dr. Nicholas Yao Aponsa, member. Mr. Gabriel Scott Pamai, member.
wow.
Mrs. Jean Adukwe Mensa, representing civil society at the time, IEA, member.
Yeah, they say, Mammy or electoral commissioner.
Exactly, not a member. Representing civil society and policy think tanks. In fact, she was in charge of IEA, so she was a member. Then Dr. Raymond Akomburu Atuguba, Executive Secretary, stroke Principal Research. So he was the secretary to the commission. So this is the list. Atuguba Obeye John Mahama, Secretary to President.
Okay.
The same Professor Raymond Atuguba. He was the secretary to the CRC. So in January 2010, and I said, "Yeah, Juma. Omo ye Juma no Ghana, and I'm on him. And they say, Ghana for him, funny. Me and Danny Daniel. Omo ye Juma no. At the report in the President Mills.
Okay, FM.
For the whole of 2010, they worked. The whole of 2011, December 2011, and on Monday, cracked that for white paper. White paper, and they say, Juma Mumma, and say, I know. Ya call round no. Ya be dan aban. Aban so ahwemo de obagia tum no. Wagia tum. Ani de won gintum.
Na ba so dia yin so na Professor Dumelo na odi animu no.
Professor Dumo and Dumelo.
Sorry, Professor Dumo.
Dumo and national identification BB.
Yeah. And they different, yeah.
It didn't different.
Yeah, sure.
It wasn't part of the Constitution Review Commission.
Okay.
National identification, ID card. No.
Yeah. Yes.
That was Professor Dumo.
Yeah.
Komla
Dumo Papa, yeah.
Good. So, so the whole of 2010, they worked. The whole of 2011, they brought the report somewhere middle of 2011. So by December 2011, now a buying at the white paper, I chose to say, ya jiji the Yamani diatum. Yagana for Akano, Yabet Miadiatum, Sentia Yadiatum, and in Sentia Yen to me, Jintum, and in Kwame, this was 2011. And it's 2012, July 24th. The president passed on, and then his vice president took over in 2011. No, 2012, yeah, July, the same July 24th, 2012. And then we won the election again in 2012, and the same president had 4 years. Yes.
One the white paper too, so Professor Mills, you know. What happened next?
Good. That's what I'm coming to. I'm not going to go after anybody's tail this morning. I'm just giving the facts.
Okay.
So the white paper buyer. Now, because I was head of communications at the presidency, I was giving a lot with Raymond, our secretary to the committee. Now, I think that, not that I think, into a day report, no buy a white paper, the President Mills cabinet. Koku Azar.
Professor Koku Azar.
Good. Ono say non here. Say here President Mills. I can say review constitution. Na tumi ben na President Mills wo say review constitution. This Koku Azar a lawyer. That the president didn't have capacity. Now Kwame, in this country.
Are you Koku Azar? The deeper they are sorry, the ote Abrahamic US.
Baby. And all kinds of it's like he just wants to test his legal knowledge.
Okay,
I knew him very early. That time, not internet, buyer, but there was a Ghanaian link. Those days, Namiko School or UK, those that it was called Otiami. I think a metamorphosis in Ghana where, but there was a
what actually Ochami wants to know.
There was a chat group, and that's why I used to know Azar those days. Very controversial. You see, people are like that in life, but also maybe it is good. So he wanted to test the law. Why not? But the Supreme Court, Bawumia, tell you Azar. What are you talking about? If we are in the Republic, and the President of the Republic, in consultation with the Council of State, and in consultation with the Constitution and all relevant stakeholders, doesn't have locus and capacity to ask for a committee so properly constituted to review the Constitution of Ghana. Now, why do you Now, this was President Newz, who was prepared to review the Constitution. Ultimately, say, report now in the Beba. Or no president, ni 2 minutes. I heard people talking about Article 71 and all those things. President Newz, not for a tax expert. One of the issues that was worrying him as a president, where the vice president, and he said, Aden, you memu. And now, Obia Kwabrani Bia Chia tax. Now, so president, in a bed, our president, emolument, BBI tax free.
Now, a process and TSS. Obia Chia tax. But president in the vice, woman trebi. Intinanka or shês.
That was one issue, and very soon I will read the relevant of the white paper to you just now.
Okay.
Now, apart from say won't tax on anything, Kwame, BBI Bekra, if you are in the name of the office of the president. Say Befa Temau, say Befa Sakradiu, say DHL, Nedibeba Airport to
every.
And you konya president be not say.
Hello?
Munkramba in the name of the office of the president, Kwame. Or my name the revenue tree. Because they do office of the president. So it will go without any duties. And all those things used to worry President Newz. That look, let's transform this country and begin. The kind budget be the kind tax. And the finance minister, when he goes to parliament, tells that, Mr. Speaker, I am presenting this appropriations bill on behalf of His Excellency so and so and so and so and so. No one would tax me, so they can now be taxing we are You get it. Now, this is the morality of leadership. President Newz could not understand why other people should pay tax and he will not pay tax. Why? Good. Let me read you. So this is the white paper. Our government adjusted under President Newz. Baby. Taxation of the president, issue 6. Government accept the recommendation of the CRC that the president should pay tax on his salary and emolument.
Wow.
As an example to the rest of the citizenry.
Not just article 71 no, and 68 no, we're going to be reviewed.
Exactly. This will of the principle of equality before the law.
And brand now conversation and our say the country is dying and our advice say a year another Bawumia say a white paper now a year at time the late at times now or the 2 January or some Koshisha assembly or come board for you once and say James Akwane a gofobi at Tugubane at the Domina can was enka or Moshe na masa a white paper na a at times it dance and all fun and was I don't know or Moshe no Moshe assembly. Because guys and Mahama air connect or need to use it for or Bobby. So, as I start from Bashis, a white panna a year. At time of the Shisha assembly muye, and Yano nom some way, minimum to Biawa a year, political prostitution. I forgot was a gamma a Bawumia. na ne nsɛm yi a ɔkaka no ase mu ɔhyɛ kakra so de amonium kuti ɛyɛ Koku Anyidohu nsɛm yi ɔde tu ya ano ɔhyɛ yɛbaa ne atena nkɔmmɔ ne so.
His ruling in the period of President Mahama. As to why it was not implemented, that one, I don't know, and I won't conjecture. But yes, Koku Azan the court. So yes, there was that period. But Supreme Court subsequently ruled within the period of President Mahama said the Koku Azan the buying a million or so. As I know, what they call court where you been here can consider court the same Supreme Court no. Supreme Court now it didn't attempt because Ada won't go attempt no, you didn't attempt. Ada will go attempt no the end Supreme Court I had here.
And no grano your friend can quantity see I was say one see the way it was presented and made effective into a bit me now was signed about.
Okay, fine. But all I'm saying is that this is the so justice lies in of the court and in the bosom of these learned justices.
Okay, FM.
So Supreme Court I'm yes, and Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court is only one Supreme Court. No matter who is in the Supreme Court today or tomorrow, it is still the Supreme Court of the Republic of Ghana. That's all. That's all the Constitution says. It doesn't care whether it is Kesi, Koku Anyidohu, Dixon. It's the Supreme Court of the Republic of Ghana. That's all. Mm-hmm. But then again, the Supreme Court cannot operate on its own unless it is populated by human beings of sound mind. So, Kwame, this is what President Mills was doing. Inti Nano, and yes, sir, yeah, possible, but yeah, didn't come on. President Mahama, it is all TUC for 2 weeks ago. On one question, he was trying to talk about new things that he will implement.
Okay.
And he said that when he comes back, he will take a look at the CRC and in his own words, because for me as a communicator, I do deep content analysis.
Okay.
But see, the matter was sent to court and it ended in 2015 and we handed over to this government and they did nothing about it. Kwame, when did President Akufo-Addo take over?
2017, rather.
Yeah.
2017.
Give me the specific date.
January 7, 2017.
Wonderful. So if I heard well, and I know I heard well, President Mahama 2 weeks ago was saying that by 2015, Koku Azan's case had been dealt with decisively at the Supreme Court. With all due respect, former President Mahama. So the whole of 2016, what happened? That you are now telling us that you left it for Nanado to implement and you didn't implement. With all due respect, the whole of 2016, why didn't you implement it yourself? And you are now saying that given the opportunity when you come back, you come and implement it. Well, I don't know about that, but I'm just so coming. These are the issues relating to this CRC now.
Go Adaruma, a white paper no. Yeah, I won't forbid and send him why.
Oh, no problem. If I'm here, I'm Isaac, I will let you have a copy immediately. So look, it's something we have because honestly, Master Usuma Kwedu and Nabashuma body and I make us say, even President Akufo-Addo, me, and I said Dr. Bawumia, who has now become leader of the MPP. But Nanado too has 1 year. He has 1 year. If he wants to leave a very lasting legacy, a proper legacy, why be in terms of other things? They want to me here, and say, but I'm giving President Akufo-Addo free advice today, and Dr. Bawumia, all of them. They should quickly go for that CRC. They have 1 year, the white paper. There are a lot of low-hanging fruits in that white paper. Look, this Republic of Ghana is dying. It is suffering. What are we doing to this country? Why? That's a constitutional review commission. So when I hear...
Angogu.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I hear, with all due respect, learned men, retired Supreme Court justices, retired appeal court justices, and they are talking about the constitution, and they never make reference to an existing white paper. What are they talking about? They are all being dishonest. Every one of them is being dishonest. You know that there's a white paper. But because it was President Newz who brought it, and somebody didn't implement it, and you people are doing politics, so you don't want to mention the name of the person who didn't implement it. So you're talking about the constitution, all right, but you don't want to tell Ghanaians that there is a white paper. All we need to do is to pick up the white paper, don't waste money again, and implement it. Why? You want another committee to be set up, 10, 15 people. So they'll come and pick some of you, the retired High Court, Supreme Court justices, to be on that committee, and who Pendream, and who car, and who police, and who. Wow!
Na me musa agwagu sa in ba kono ye bo ho kase because it be $6 million it can.
Honestly, I will not be able to know the exact figure, but I know, sir, even in Ghana, moving around the country, to the UK, to the US, I'm not too sure where else they went. It's a 10-member or 11-member committee. Kwame, they must have flown business class. They can't sit in economy.
Mm-hmm.
So they must have flown business class. They are not going to sleep in a one-star hotel. So they are sleeping in good hotels. High commissioners or embassies staff are at their disposal. It comes at a huge cost to the state. So why have we spent so much money? Professor Fiajo is my uncle. You see, Professor Fiajo is alive in this country. He's my uncle from my maternal side, from my Nyako.
Okay,
I know Professor. He's a family member. I met him at a family meeting gathering recently. Mibisano, Okupuni, Koku. And he said, so Professor Fiajo is not dead. Rematuguba is alive. Jimensa is alive. What are we doing? So we can't go to the law faculty here and go and ask the Monatuguba how much the committee spent. He was secretary to President Mahama for 2 years. Why don't we want to resist oppressors' rule and cherish fearless honesty? Kwame, if you did my mind say business class, Nyanka say it's in the constitution, but the Akroma. A man for whom you appear menka and go for the crane here. And maybe I know the way to Scott Pamine is on the Supreme Court judge. Scott is on the Supreme Court. I met him recently at Dimpa. They are in this country.
Okay,
why are we not asking this question? Yes, sorry, I will be a religious prostitute. And no, a year will be there. Said because we're free mosque, Anopa, Ako, church, and Newz. Our church, no make one make a friend tell Yankupon. Or Yankupon now who did you know? Or so some. And maybe or a gentleman into or your sumu gentleman.
Koku.
Oh.
This is when you are in check a so charging our seminal, edifa a cashier or momu political prostitute cacano, say or co a or bezo or de abia or a Christian Timontuman as animal yamano, political a tribal practice no or say on jazz any bacoyesa, that means any facono, a political career and a veteran end. That means I know or refer to a nipa or a Bawumia, so no one mum yes political. Politics never Ghana because of Koyabiase, I mean, me Muslim someone somebody as vice president. The ones on number sorry them are all in Chile, you name the of told community at it. Then I could go El Casson, so I breaking new power. Ebano calling no because a white people be a year at time is better than so somewhere. Naji mensa money at money on conform that a board piece no or na a yes our people on share assembly na or me to jama among in Jesus. I want you to check out home for about comment section or now things to be to share more than for so any on subscribe, subscribe my videos.